all of you. Welcome to the full moon ecstatic dance. It's the harvest moon, it's the moon in Aries, and with all of that, it's kind of, the energy is very heavy, yeah? At least in my mind. I'm rolling into my moon cycle, my sacred dreamer, my bleeding time, and I'm feeling this weight, this understanding, putting my dancing shoes on, of being the change, of being the change I wish to see in the world, and really focusing in on who am I, and what am I doing, and what am I bringing forth in the world, and really focusing on going internal as I truly, yeah, just feel all of the everythings flow. So it's really fascinating in this time. And so today I really feel that dancing it out is going to be so important. Hold on, all of my software is going really funky. Why? My audio mixer is shuffling back and forth and it's very distracting. So I'm just going to hide it behind my other stuff and then I don't have to look at it. I get distracted. Kiki is in the Sacred Dreamer, and Amaro, you're doing photos today. Cool. With Melissa, the Fire Tribe. So I've been spinning a lot of fire, and I've been moving, I don't know, some here and there, and have been realizing over and over and over again that the more that I get into my body and the more that I dance and move through things, the easier it is to make all of these decisions and all of these flows through life, especially in these times. So it is really exciting to be here with all of you and to have this opportunity to dance. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Get yourself in some space, allow for yourself to ground down and feel the potency of all that's swimming around us in this world right now. There's so much. I'm here in the United States and the election is pending. There's so much happening. It's pretty crazy. People are on edge. People are upset. And all we can do is be the best that we can be within all of this. And to internalize and take in everything that we are and let anything external outside of us go. And so we dance from this space. We understand our wild nature and our wild self. And we allow for ourselves to be here now. So take a deep breath. Take a huge breath. And as you exhale out, ground your feet down into the floor as if you have roots. Rewilding is the theme for the October month. Starting to do themes for my Patreon to find deeper meaning into these larger concepts that keep resurfacing in my life. And so I invite you to go on this journey of rewilding, of exploring our wildness here today. Hi, James. Let's take yourself into a deep, full breath, rooting down through those feet, expanding out through your whole rib cage, feeling your connection with the cycles of breath, the cycles of the world around you. Inhaling, exhaling, squeeze your legs together, and this time bend the knees down and start to lubricate the spine as you lift up. We'll do a little 20-minute warm-up class here, and then we'll get into this dancing. Exhale out, inhale. And imagine as you roll your spine up and down that you are lubricating every vertebrae and every joint with this full moon light, with this full moon energy. We are just at the tail end of it. The full moon is one point at its peak. Right, this time Thursday at 4 p.m. and here we are 2 to 3 days afterwards where we still feel all of that. We're on the end of it. So here we seal in our intentions. We seal in our fullness as we flow. Good. Rolling it down and lifting it up. Good. 2 more. Let those arms and those wrists get juicy. Drop those feet down. Lifting up and back. Good. Coming back to center this time and starting to flow side to side. Get those arms moving. See if you can snap or clap or bring yourself into your body. As we explore rewilding, we find our authenticity. We let go of the conventions of society that tell us to be small, that tell us to wear this, to wear that, to dance like this, to look like this, to be this kind of sexuality, to be this kind of gender, right? And just let all that go. Let yourself have the freedom of true expression. Start to pick up those feet, noticing how the roots follow, almost like puppet strings, but from the ground. Use the power of your own imagination. As you start to warm up the spine with these repeated motions. Fun, kind of creature-like here. Good, and coming back. Squeeze everything to the midline. Shoot those roots down, and this time reach your arms up to the sky. Up to the moon, up to the sun, up to the stars, reaching up. Palms pressed together into a prayer. Bring that prayer to the top of your head, a crown. Know you are your own sovereign being. All of your decisions are yours to make. And this cycle, this October, as we rewild, we look at who is making those decisions for us. Are those decisions put upon us by others, or are they ours? Inhale. Arms up. This time, take it to your third eye. Take your hands and touch the center of your forehead between your eyeballs. Close your eyes and know that you have all of the innate wisdom. You have the answers inside you. However, you may not be able to hear them because of the clutter happening in this world. Inhale. Take those arms up. Sovereign being, you have the answers and the insight. This time, bring it down to your heart. Press your thumbs into your heart and know that when we move from self-love, when we cultivate self-love, we are doing a radical act. We are activists when we start to love ourselves just as much as we love others, because then we can love all others, regardless of race or color or ability, of sameness or difference, because we can love ourselves fully. Take a deep breath in. Inhale. Up to the sky, down to the earth. Come back. Sovereignty, intuition, radical self-love. Take those hands onto your solar plexus and feel your inner flame. Feel this bright, burning self that is you, that you have to give to the world, that you have to share with this existence. And know that as you inhale in your belly, as you exhale, this is your bellows, and this allows for you to share this and ignite and spread. Inhale, one more. 3-dimensional. Exhale out. Take it back up. Inhale all the way up. Press those palms together. Activate your arms. Squeeze your legs together. Up to the sky, down to the earth. Sovereignty. Insight. Radical self-love. Inner flame. Take it down to your hips. This is where your power, your eroticism resides. The erotic is your power. This is your place of intuition, of creativity. Take your hands to your booty and actually grab your own booty and allow for yourself to make friends with your erotic nature, to dispel any shame or guilt. And as we move into these hips, our emotions flow. Hold, maybe rub, maybe shake as you rub. Take one more deep breath in here, expanding through those hips. Exhale, bring the hands together, shoot it back up. Squeeze, solidify. One more. We go into sovereignty, insight, radical self-love, inner flame, our erotic as power. And now take those hands all the way down to the ground. Touch your fingertips, bend your knees in a chair pose if you do yoga, and start to get your legs warm. Here, connect your hands, your fingertips to the ground, even if they hover off the ground. Belly on thighs, pressing into the floor and lifting up through the crown of the head. Fingers as roots. Here we ground. As we rewild, we ground. We need to find this earth that supports us, that can launch us into our divinity and our spirituality. But we have to ground first. Take a deep breath in, shoot it up. All the way up. Recap, up to the sky. Squeeze those legs together. Come up on your toes this time. Drop your shoulders. Lift up. Inhale. Exhale. Scoop it down. Sovereignty, your crown. Insight. You have all the answers already. Radical self-love. The more you love yourself, the more we can love others. Ignite that inner flame in your belly. Find your erotic as your power in your hips. And bring it down, grounding it into the earth, where all of our everything comes from. Inhale. This time, come up. Spread your legs out. 1 and 2. Turn those toes out. Drop your arms down, down. Hold here. Pulse. Pulse. Take your hips right, left, right, left, center. Take your hands down. Find this erotic as power, right? Full moon, rewilding ourselves back into these concepts that are anti-conventional. Inhale. Exhale, pulse it down a little deeper this time. Challenge yourself to get into that booty. Squeeze your booty together. Activate your pelvic floor and zip it up, making yourself longer. Hold here. Inhale, lift. Toes, turn. Inhale. Exhale, forward, fold. Stretching out into those hamstrings. Inhale, deep. And as you exhale, walk your hands out into this bear leg, this downward dog, and get wild. And let yourself flare that booty up to the ceiling. Stretch out those hamstrings. Press into your hands to get into the sides of your arms. Inhale. Exhale. Forward. Bending into those legs and shift your weight. Press all of your knuckles into the floor. Press all your finger pads into the floor as if your hands were feet. Activate your feet. Good. Pressing down, pressing back, and walk yourself back. Drop the head. Drop that neck. Roll it up. Now this time, open and flare. Pinkies swirl in, palms swirl out. Burst the heart forward, opening through the ribs, opening and arching the back, and then come back and give yourself a hug. Shake a little bit. Inhale, same thing, out. Pinky spin forward, palm spin open, big, huge, luscious arch. Come up with those arms, come back down, and now other arm comes on top. Shake it out. Little self-love, little hug, little shoulder stretch. Good. Take this, and now try to hook your hands onto those shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Let yourself drip forward. Let those elbows lift up. Let them come down. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees, roll it up. Good. Come on down. Let your hands be open. Tilt your head to the right. All the way over, start to stretch through the whole side of your body and lift your left arm up. Let your head be heavy. Stretch through that neck. Elongate through your pinky. Let your right arm come down. Reaching out, up. Good. Give a nice big circle roll. Good. Other way. Ready? Take it up to the center. Let's reset. Squeeze those legs together just like we were. Lift it up. Squeeze those palms together. Squeeze your everything into the midline. And then take the hands down through all of this. Tilt your head over to the left. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Drop those shoulders. Lift and move. Scoop out with that finger. Inhale. Pull out with the opposite arm and then let it drift down. Feeling that side bend. Good. Let it come into a roll. This is also the harvest moon. And I want you to feel full. Feel the ability, reverse this circle, to notice where the abundance is in your life, to find the gratitude for that. And to always come back to it. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, both arms together. This time, left leg comes up and stretch it back. Nice low lunge. Open the arms out and then flip them around in two big circles. Doesn't matter how you are. The most important thing is here that you are moving, that you are moving your shoulders, that you are stretching through your calves and your hips. One more. Up. Deep breath in. Lift up on that toe. Balance moment. Take it behind yourself in any capacity. Lift it up to an arabesque or bend it or just lift it a little bit up. Just notice the strength in your back, the strength in your supporting leg. Hold it here. Inhale. Exhale, put that toe down without any weight on it. Activate in the booty on the right side, lifting up and over, and then touch down on that left. Right leg back, left arm up. One arm forward, one arm back, and start to swirl those arms around. Start to swirl those shoulder joints through space. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Do reverse. Touching forward. Good. Pick up that back leg. See how far your back muscles want to lift it up. Inhale. Exhale. Lifting, stabilizing. Exhale, bend. Bring it back down, touch it. Same thing. Weight on the front leg, lift up under the booty, bend it down, flip it up and over. Good, let's do those little flips up and over a couple times. Bend, rotate your leg from the leg joint and pull your supporting hip back. Two more, 1, 2, 1. Oop, actually one more here. Third even step, turn. Good. Let it go. Let's warm up these shoulders. Roll the right shoulder. 2. Left. 2. Right. 2. Left. 2. I love seeing how many of you are here in class today. Thank you for taking the time with your own body. Fill yourself with gratitude as you roll through these shoulders. Pause. Now we go. Front. Lift, back, down. Front. Lift, back, reverse. Go back, lift, front, opening through neck and shoulders. Lift. Okay, continue with these circles. Make them small at first, and then lift them up a little more. Wherever you are, moving your body is so important. Let it go. Rolling through these shoulders, getting the elbows really big. Seeing how this changes. Inhale. Good. Again. Take a deep breath. Good. Press the right arm out. Lift that arm, that finger in towards the head. Inhale. Exhale. Find your wildness, find your fire. Pull that nerve fire in. Now scoop it forward. Take your other hand to your hips. Pull your booty and squeeze your booty in. Now turn it all the way down, feeling that full rotation in the arm. Take those fingers up, over, and back. Take your fingers open and splay them. Maybe open a little bit, feeling the openness in that wrist. Now, full palm open, same thing. Open it up. One more time down, stretching through these nerve channels. You can tilt your head away if you want. Good, coming back. Take that hand in, curl each finger in one at a time, and then take it down the body. Taking both hands on the hips, big hip rolls. Big hip rolls, big. I have pockets in this set of pants by Melodia, and I love them. Stick my little hands in there and then touch my hips. Yeah. So let yourself open these hips. Good. Now reverse the circles. As we rewild, we essentially take back our power. And that's what the forces that have power in this world do not want. They want to have the power. They do not want us to have the power. And so when we have the power, we can use it to change for good, for equality, for justice, to disable and dismantle systems of racial oppression and social inequity, of artistic dampening, of philosophical thought, of environmental justice. When we have the power, we can do this, and we take the power from them every time we take our power back. May not seem like much, but it is. So these little hip circles bring you back into your power. Take a deep breath in. We go into the other side with our nerve flossing. Inhale. Take the left arm out. Press the fingers towards the ear. Maybe rotate the elbow up and feel that zing of nerve. Take the other hand to the hip. Squeeze the legs together. Activate in the booty. Inhale. Every time we do something that takes our power back, that is a radical action. That is activism. And yes, so is petitioning and writing with your politicians and marching. But so is mentoring, and so is dancing, and so is living a life full of joy in your own power. Inhale. And every movement we do helps with that. Take your arm down, feel that zing, almost there, take it back, open it up, feel that zing through the arm. One more time, open the hand fully. This time, pull it back, and now tilt the head away as you go forward, opening into those channels. Good, now come up, and back, and open. Take that hand in, take it down, and we go back to our hip circles. So today, this month of October on my Patreon, in my life, is all about rewilding. I just spent 10 days in the woods rewilding and exploring what that means. And to me, that means a lot of shedding the expectations of the world and production and economic growth as an artist. Sounds really funny. Of holding myself reverse this direction. Holding myself to constantly outputting and letting myself input more so that the output may be more authentic. And I invite you to find this rewilding, to live by the natural cycles, to let transformation happen through the death of things we no longer need, through the rebirth of things that we do, and allowing this cycle to happen every single moment of every single day. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale out. Good. Now I invite you to take just a moment to do any further stretches that you need. Dandre and Ms. Ambris. It's great to see you here. And Maria, hi. So let yourself get any last stretches in. We flow into a little ecstatic dance here. An ecstatic dance is where you fully turn your brain off and you get into the body. Something I love is called the 5 Rhythms by Gabrielle Roth. And we go through these rhythms of flowing into staccato, into chaos, into lyrical, where we weave them all together into the stillness of being our breath. And so I invite you to hang out with me for the next 20 minutes, the next 30 minutes, to really get into this, to warm up any last little bits. And as you do, notice how your body authentically desires to move. Notice how your body authentically desires to move. And is that different than the way that we have been taught to move? Is that different than the way people demand that we move? Take a deep breath in, exhaling out. And as you keep moving, allow. Right, here we go. I think the stream is back on. But you're all here. Thank you for being here. Remember, your rhythms are so important. These natural rhythms that we hear in our mind that drive us to make music, and you'll probably never publish an album, but maybe you will. You may never dance on stage, but that doesn't mean that dancing through your body, that making sound with your voice doesn't matter, that you shouldn't do it just because you're not a professional. Let go of that. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. It's not quite the same. All right, I think that we are back online. Boom. If you're here on Facebook, the music is now through my little earbud. And if you want to be here with that music, go over to patreon.com/GeaLady. You can hear the music. It's free. Let yourself keep moving. We're moving in our flowing state right now. When we move in our flowing state, we allow for ourselves to connect with our divine feminine. Scroll down to see the first post here. Vince, we're flowing with all the technical everythings today. Here we flow. How do you flow? How can you find the feminine aspect in your system? The wildness. We all are composed of both feminine and masculine, and all the androgyny in between. How do you flow through life? Can you surrender?
stand up to angels and men. I'll never get swallowed in darkness again. Travel this long, you just have to go on. Don't even look back to see how far you've come. Though your body is bent.
How can you flow and surrender to this flow? Embodying water and the flowing currents of air. And let yourself totally flow. Hi, Izzy. Hi, baby. Let yourself flow. Remembering that your breath is your greatest tool. How can you soften into that intuition, that insight we talked about at the beginning of class? How do you let yourself flow innately? How do you let yourself find that water quality, that air quality, that music maker that's in you? The ecstatic dance is not about thinking. If you're good, it's not about judging yourself against me or others. It is about flowing. Okay. So we're moving now into staccato. Staccato, where we take our flow of the feminine and we juxtapose it with the strength of the angularity of the masculine. We have all of these within our own bodies. Can you make more staccato noises? Can you allow for your body to be a little more angular? Tapping into that strength. Letting yourself play. Come into this curiosity and this exploration. Maybe the rhythms aren't so regular. Maybe they're irregular. Maybe they are in 7s instead of 4s or 13s. You can do whatever you want. It's your body, it's your life. This is the rewilding. This is taking back our own ability to be wild, to be sovereign, to be activists. Dancing in your apartment might not seem like activism, but with the right mindset, it sure is. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Courtney. Nina Eve. We're dancing. Where is your attention flowing? And how are you letting this masculine staccato Take a deep breath in. Inhaling. Exhaling smooth. Okay, we flow. We're going into a little bit more of this chaos. The chaos is where the masculine, linear, angular comes in with the flow of the feminine, and they meet each other in this space of infinite potentiality where every damn thing is possible. Everything is. So find this rhythm in the music. Come to this place of androgyny. And this isn't how you define your organs. Let it. If you're watching on Facebook, head over to the Patreon for the music experience. Free class. So here we are in chaos. Let yourself get even wilder. Can you start kind of flopping around or thrashing? Get your heart rate up. We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams. Let yourself dance.
If you ever catch me lying, if you ever catch me lying,
Can you shift? Right, left, right. This unites the hemispheres in your brain. The masculine, feminine, the rational, the irrational, the creative, the logical. Right and left unifies those hemispheres, shifting back and forth. Everything's possible. Remembering, every way you move is correct. There's no wrong way to move. We're halfway there. 3 more minutes of this chaos. Can you keep yourself in this space? Keep that heart rate up. Let it go. Smooth and heavy. Linear. Strong. let go of those inhibitions. Where do you feel like you are supposed to dance or move in a right way? Hi, Grandma. And how can you let yourself just move some part of your body right now? Can you shake? Hands, shoulders, hips, knees, feet, head, hands, shoulders, hips, knees, feet, hands, shoulders, hips, knees, feet.
Yeah.
Remember that music is over on the Patreon today. If you want that experience, if you're already here on Patreon, tune it out, let it go. Let yourself just keep moving that body of yours. Pump the chest maybe, let that spine go. Rock back and forth between right and left. Right, left. Here we are, dancing, letting ourselves be fully here. Winding down from this space of chaos, this infinite potentiality. We weave it all back together in lyrical. Think of this as changing the quality of your movement, of your sound. How do you weave?
All through the wind and rain until the morning came. This song is my small song. This song is my small song.
How do you weave your reality? The one you want to see, not the one that's on the TV or the Facebook threads. Yes, that is reality. But what does your personal reality look like? That TV does not dictate your full reality. Maybe parts of it. How do you find your capacity to be the spider in your life? That weaver, that creatrix.
I could get down and crawl, searching from wall to wall, and
Expressive.
never see anything at all. How could you hate such a small song? How could you hate such a small song? If I was right, I would
Can
be
you let
wrong. Don't
this
be
expression
afraid.
of the lyrical come through your eyes, your hands, your feet, your face? Take a deep breath. We have one more song. We have one more song. And this one focuses on stillness. Take a deep breath in. And I want you to dance and move your body. In a way that makes you feel still. Can you let your breath
resting his head till day, but until then, but until then.
In this stillness, can you challenge yourself to move slowly and with your intentions?
Why don't you stay?
Focusing on the breath.
Why don't you stay?
Moments of stillness allow for the integration, for the self-reflection, the weaving of our dreams into reality.
Stretching his arms to the sky, he climbs into the night.
Weave your intention.
Flies, wondering why he
Most importantly, respect for this life that you have the consciousness to live, that you have the power to bring forth. Finding the roots and this connection to the sky, the divine, the planets, whatever you call it. We are channels from top to bottom, our spine, the channel from above to below. From this place, we love, we laugh, we create. Take a deep breath in. Take your hands once more in silence up to the sky. Let's start the way we finished. Root those feet down. Inhale, lifting up. Touch your hands together. Squeeze them together. Squeeze your booty. Squeeze your legs. Kneecaps up, shoulders down. Core pulling into that center. Inhale, lift up. Rest the bottoms of your palms on your head. A crown. Your own sovereign being. Don't let others make decisions for you. Know what decisions you want to make, how you want to live, and fight for that. Inhale. Slide the thumbs into the third eye, your intuition and your innate wisdom. Learn to listen to it, for it is so powerful. Inhale. Slide and open those hands into the heart. The more self-love we have, the more radical our actions. Self-love is a radical act. It is activism. And if we love ourselves, we can love each other and truly be empathetic and understand how these systems of oppression oppress us and have enough love to dismantle them. Take those hands to your torso. Take a deep breath into your belly, igniting that inner flame, this reason for life, this ability to live
fully and have the daily digestion of all the things and the will to go on. Take your hands to your hips. Notice your erotic as power. Touch the meat of your booty and the bones in your hips, and know that the more we embrace our erotic natures and our emotions and open up in our hips, the more we take back our power, and we take the power thusly little bit by little bit away from those who abuse it. Them back and let them rest wherever, maybe throat, speaking your truth, making music and dreaming the dreams and dancing the dances and healing oneself as a radical action of self-love. This full moon, this Aries moon is all about us. It's all about our internal fire and how we choose to understand the cycles of transformation. Inhale. Exhale. Sweet, sweet humans, sweet, sweet beings, thank you for joining me. The replay of this will be up on my Patreon and my YouTube, and please do it again and again. The more we move our bodies, the more resilient we are. The more that we stay stagnant, the more they can take our power away, because we do not have grips on it. So do not let them. It's crucial these days. Thank you. Thanks for joining. I hope you join for some other classes on my Patreon. Burlesque, Hips and Heels #5. We have Bellydance Nouveau FLOW, where we explore silk veils and upcoming fans, and silk veil masterclasses, and behind the scenes videos, and oracle deck peeks of the writings I'm doing, playlists and exclusive stuff. So please support me as an artist as you can. It is the way I thrive and can bring all of this to you. So thank you for being here in your body, and I appreciate you. From my heart to yours. Happy Saturday.